My relationship with WWE superstar Paige, aka Saraya, is so complex that her ex-boyfriend once had me removed from a convention for security purposes. What's up, everybody? It's Grim, and thanks for joining me in today's video. Please like the video, leave a comment about your favorite part of the story, subscribe, and tap the bell. Yes, her ex-boyfriend, Alberto Del Rio, had me removed from a convention because he didn't want me being around her. And I'm going to tell you why a former WWE champion had me kicked out of a convention and had me kept away from his girlfriend, Paige. Okay, so where do we start? Well, we start with her debuting in the WWE and me being excited for it, and my ex-wife having nothing but anger about the fact that I was excited for this new wrestler. And she's like, "You like her?" And I'm like, dude, come on, it's wrestling. She's on TV, but here I am making YouTube videos and kind of working my way back into the wrestling business. I'm seeing these people at conventions and stuff. So here's now my wife at the time feeling a little insecure, feeling a little bit like, oh no, is my husband gonna start talking to this girl? And so she banned me from collecting any of Paige's merchandise. No action figures. That means no t-shirts. That means no life-size standees. Well, my fans said, I think Grim should have this merchandise. And they sent it to me in fan mail videos. Thank you so much, guys. What a time to be alive. Fans were sending me Paige merchandise. And she's gone in a full-blown period mode rage and starts destroying this stuff. So I'm recording all this stuff and put it on YouTube as my content, okay? Here is my heel wife raging about me collecting merchandise from Paige because I think she's hot, and how dare I? And my pal Alex tags Paige and tweets out the video when he was promoting it for me. And Paige actually saw it. And Paige said, oh my God, I love this. Because, here is a married couple fighting over, am I allowed to collect Paige merchandise? So now here I am, excited. I'm like, wow. Paige actually acknowledged it. Paige actually saw the video. Paige actually sees that here I am, just trying to be a collector and not a creep. And my ex-wife is acting like I'm some sort of weirdo in love with her. And we're having this war. Paige retweeting it blew that video up. And it went viral. So I was really appreciative to her for that. But my ex-wife was not having it. She was in a full-blown, big dragon wings, hoof-stomping, fire breath, rage. And now she's just destroying everything. So, of course, what would any good husband do? And that's, throw gasoline on the fire. So, of course, I was going to make it worse. So, again, she has a full-blown meltdown and destroys more of my Paige merchandise. So I again tweeted it out to Paige. And Paige responds again and says, I can't catch a break with this chick. And retweets the video, and of course it goes viral again. And I'm just like, thank you, Paige. What a cool chick to actually, support my struggle and trying to be a fan. And I was so appreciative of this, and man, did that make my ex-wife mad. And she's just really just furious, and she said something horrible. And I feel bad even to this day to Saraya, the real person. She said she's a stripper. She's disgusting. The way she wiggles around the ring. My ex-wife started calling her a stripper. It was like, all right, it's a little beyond just breaking the merchandise. Now you're like making an insult, and tagging Paige in this on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, she's probably going to see this. And like, here I am thinking, well, at least she's playing along with my videos and helping us out a little bit. And she's going to see this and be like, well, maybe this is a little serious than I thought. She's not going to play along anymore, So now what happens? Oh, wow, Paige is going to be on Conan O'Brien. Well, I'm definitely going to check that out. And when Conan O'Brien is talking to her, saying, oh, okay, so your name is Paige. And she's like, well, Saraya, it's my real name. Paige is my stripper name. What? She's like, oh my God, I knew it. She has been in it. I'm like shook. I'm like, wow. All right. So they are having this really wild back and forth here. She's calling her a stripper. you know, she's acknowledging it, that she says, yeah, Paige is my stripper name. So now comes the part where it gets real crazy, because you guys all know for 10 years now, I'm sponsored by Ringside Collectibles. Discount code GRIM saves 10% at WrestlingFigures.com. And every year leading up to the pandemic, when it got finished, every year they had Ringside Fest in New York City, and they would invite WWE superstars for autographs, and they could meet them. And, you know, at the time, the leading Ringside spokes guy outside of Ringside themselves, you know, I was invited to go to Ringside Fest, meet all the stars, make video, put it on YouTube, that kind of thing. And man, what a joy that was to do every year. And then, okay, so now we have this whole Paige situation. And guess who's gonna be at Ringside Fest this coming year? Paige. And my ex-wife said, well, you're not going. And I'm like, well, yes, I am. This is my job. Well, no, you're not. Yes, I am. This is my job. My job. This is my sponsor. This is how I feed you. Literally how I put food in your mouth is by doing this work, and you're telling me I can't go do it because you're jealous of a girl. So I packed up my crap, and I went to Ringside Fest with Champ, and we met Paige. And I said, all right, you know, I'm just going to go up and be, hey, Paige, hey, how are you? You know, shake her hand, get a picture. And we'll be in and out, and it'll be no problem. That's not what happened. I walk right up to Paige, and she immediately recognizes me and goes, you're that grim guy whose wife hates me and destroys all of my merchandise. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. And she goes, come give me a hug. Let's make her jealous. At the time, these were like some of the greatest seconds of my life. That was a really good moment. I really enjoyed that. And again, I just felt like, wow, Paige is playing along with this whole thing. You know, it wasn't like that he was even playing. It was real. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so, but she's going along with it. And she's giving me even more fuel to fight with my ex on my YouTube channel. Again, super appreciative, Paige. And not only did she give me this huge hug, face to face, cheek to cheek, but then she signed an autograph for me and said, hey, Bianch, let Grim collect my stuff, you know? And I'm like, wow, I'm finished. I defied the wife's orders and went to this in the first place, which if you're a married man, you know how dangerous that is. And now I got a huge hug on video in front of everyone and an autograph that says, you know, okay, so what am I going to do? Die? I'm going to go home and be killed. Well, luckily I didn't die, but she did tear up the autograph. She did go in a full-on rage. And it's like, at this point, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm kind of in between here. I'm not trying to date Paige or anything. Like, I'm not trying to make her my girlfriend. I'm not trying to leave my wife. I mean, it would, but no, I'm kidding. I wouldn't have. I had children. But then at that point, Paige didn't retweet the videos or continue it on social media or anything. Now it was radio silence. We were out on our own to deal with that because, you know, you could see the rage in my ex-wife's eyes when she was tearing up that autograph. And, you know, she was not happy. And let me tell you, like, you know, you've seen it. I put it all out there for you all to see. I didn't know if, like, maybe Paige wasn't retweeting them or playing along or responding anymore or even liking anymore. If maybe she was just freaked out by it. I don't know. And it's cool, whatever. You know, she doesn't owe me anything. I don't expect it. It would have been cool if she did, but I don't expect it. You know, I appreciated when she did. Thank you. And, you know, okay, so she's not anymore. But that didn't mean it was over. Not by a long shot, because now we're getting to this juicy part here where now she's still in WWE. She's dating Alberto Del Rio. He was a former WWE champion, and he's out of the company. And they have like this tumultuous, toxic relationship that was getting covered on social media. You guys probably seen a lot about that. And now Alberto Del Rio is supposed to be at Legends of the Ring, and he brings Paige hand in hand, and people couldn't believe it. Here comes Paige. She's in the WWE right now. She's technically not supposed to be doing autographs, be at autograph signings or anything. She was just coming as a personal person with Alberto Del Rio. So, like, you know, it's not like she could charge for pictures or anything. So when she came by, I said, hey, Paige, do you remember me? She goes, yeah, you're Trim, the guy, your wife hates me, you know? I said, can I get a selfie? And she's like, yeah, hold on. And she just walked right past me. And I was like, damn. And then I was like, all right, so I guess, we'll stand here, wait, and go meet Del Rio and get a picture with her or whatever. And then all of a sudden, the guy that runs the show says, listen, I don't know what happened with you and Paige and Alberto, but he doesn't want you to be near her. What did she tell him about us? He doesn't... Well, I asked for a selfie. I've never been weird or creepy to her in any way. The hug? Is he more jealous and toxic than my ex-wife? Well, they're no longer together. He's a psycho. So, Alberto Del Rio... the guy also said something about our history together. He said something about Alberto doesn't want you near Paige because of your history together. And I was like, what history together? She retweeted my video? She gave me a hug at a convention? Like, she hugs a lot of people at conventions. I wasn't the only one. Like, it's so weird, bro. Maybe I, come up in his recommendations all the time and he just sees me hugging her. And he's just, makes him sick to my stomach and he wants to punch me. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's super weird, isn't it? But the other thing that really turned out strange in my relationship with Paige is how a fan was a super fan of Paige, and he was the one that was sending me all this stuff. And then he dressed like Paige and wanted to meet me at a hotel. And I was like, I'm sorry, brother. I appreciate all the gifts and stuff. I'm just not into that. But wow. So what's my relationship with Paige like today? I don't know, because I haven't seen her in forever. And, she was out of wrestling for a while, but friends of friends know her. And I've said, oh, hey, tell Paige I said hello. And guess what? One of those, I don't want to say what wrestler it was, but one of those wrestlers said, oh, hey, I told Paige you said hi. And she said, tell him what's up. So anyway, maybe Paige sees this. Let's be friends. Slide in my DMs. You're awesome. You're a cool person. Me and my wife would love to hang out with you. I have a wife that will actually hang out with you now, not destroy your things. And that, to me, I think is really cool. And I thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like this video, leave a comment about your favorite part of the story, subscribe for more, tap the bell, turn on the notifications, and if you're not down with that, you're going to get snapped by a slim girl.